Hi, welcome to this April Tomica month release. And today we'll be having two Honda Freed here and two Tomica Premium, the Love Ferrari. And you can observe that it actually didn't have the donut Toyota Ace. The reason is I couldn't find it in stock, so I didn't get it. I don't think I will get it. But you know what? Let's just look at the main line first. Okay, so now let's look at the main line, which is this Honda Freed. Scale is 1 to 61, manufactured by 25. So this is not a delayed product, unlike the Ferrari, which I will get to it in a bit. And this is it. This is the regular color release, painted in a pastel blue. That is actually metallic. I don't know if you can tell. So let's go through this car thoroughly. And one of the issue with this car is I really like the Freed, to be brutally honest. If I could get a set more of this car, I would. But look at it. This is a paint bubble that you cannot get rid of, and I don't want to try to damage my model by doing it. And it is pretty disappointing because the white car also have a similar issues, but it is in a different area. But anyway, let's look through this casting. So the front, this is the new Honda design language, which I actually quite like. It's very simple yet very elegant and smart. And here's the side profile of the car. You can still see the vibrant pastel blue being presented here. This car only has suspension features, so nothing else. So side profile is still relatively normal. It would be really cool if they could give us a sliding door. Like, I'd rather have a sliding door with no suspension, but they have to cut costs. And now to the rear, you can see the model of the car, which is Freed. And the tail light, they are using this triangular design, which I actually think is quite fun and nice. It matched the boxiness of the whole car. No open tailgate. I wish we could have a open tailgate, especially this rear window is painted. It's not transparent, and you can see like my lighting here. It's reflecting. This is not a transparent plastic, which is very disappointing, but they have to cut the cost down. Here this window is still is painted, it's not a plastic. And now you can actually look at the interior. It's actually quite realistic compared to the real car. And here's the side profile of it. Let's look at the roof. So you can see the flecks from the paint jobs. 61 scale, 24 the base. So that is pretty much the main line. I love the Freed, but I just wish they have a better QC. So now let's look at the first release, which is the white version. So disappointingly, you can see there's a dot here already. Like, come on, man. They have raised their price. I know yen is going weak, but like, come on, you have to make sure your product is good. Okay, so now the issue is here. Can you see it? It's hideous. How do they mess up this badly? My entire Freed logo is, I don't know, feels like it has gone through lemons 24 hours. It's damaged. It's dirty. I don't know why, and you couldn't get rid of it. I mean, this patina will make sense in, I don't know, 10 years. But this is a brand new car, man. I just got this today. And you give me this quality, I'm utterly disappointed, to be brutally honest. And this one also has a suspension features. Nothing really special. Oh well, at least they look balanced. They don't have, and they are not tilting to like any side, I guess. That's the good thing. But now let's look at the premium. So we have these LaFerrari 1/62 scale with no function anything. Also, this might be like the last few Ferrari model from Takara Tomy, because they are losing their license. The contract's ending pretty soon. So anyway, let's look at the Ferrari, which is this the default regular color. And wow, look at this. This is stunning. This is the plastic headlight. Oh, I forgot to mention, this Freed also features a plastic headlight. The middle is die cast. These are the plastic parts. The rear is painted. So back to the Ferrari. It's quite a busy looking car, to be brutally honest. I'm not really a fan of the Ferrari in terms of the design. I think it's kind of ugly, to be brutally honest. But you know, like I would prefer the F40, F50, and Enzo, of course, way more than this Ferrari, because it is a hybrid something, whatever. Anyway, so here's the front. You can see the Ferrari badge is nicely printed, and you can actually see the radiator vent here, and the wiper is also presented in the model. The body shape is very sharp in the front. Overall, this is, for the price being, I think this is I would say it's a 6.5 out of 10. No, 7, maybe 8. I don't know. Anyway, let's look at the side profile. Relatively default, quite bland, but like all the lines are being beautifully presented here. So let's move on to the rear. You can see the Ferrari badge, and also you can see the ground effects, the diffuser here. Yeah, you can see the diffuser that make sure the winds go through it. So that is still pretty nice of Tomica to do that. I'll get to the interior in a bit. So here's the other side profile, and here's the top view. And look at the interior, shall we? It features 2 red bucket seats from the factory. Also, the interior is really nice, and you can actually see the drivetrain here. That is really cleanly presented. Here's the undercarriage of the car, 1/62 scale. You know, the fact that the underneath is so clean, it makes sense on a hybrid car, but I just have to do the bashing on the fridge. Why is this family saloon has no features whatsoever? They only give us an exhaust. Why? Just so little. Oh, but that's one pros about this car is actually kind of heavy, so that's feel quite nice. So anyway, let's look at the premium. It's the black one. It's very mean, as you can see, and I actually love these wheels that they go back to the old method of painting the gap in between. And you can actually see that's the calipers texture they try to attempt there. Kind of funny, but yep, the whole Ferrari look like this. This is the first color, so nothing's too major compared to the like the normal version. And actually, surprisingly, this car is way lighter compared to this Freed for some reason. So I guess after all, the Tomica Premium is not as premium as they proclaim it to be. Anyway, here's the month, April's Tomica month released. Overall, this is a pretty good month. I would say it's pretty solid. Well, I didn't have the truck to evaluate it, but I don't think it doesn't appeal to us all that much, because I really mainly just like family like the traffic cars and, you know, absolutely smoking hot sports car. So, you know, disappointingly, I would give the Freed a easy win here, but unfortunately they have some QC issues. I don't really know if I would give them that. well, overall, despite the fact that I don't really like the LaFerrari all that much, I'll actually give it to the black one. It just looks very slick. I was not expecting that I would like the black one all that much. The red one is classic, but I think the black is still the color to get. And with all this car, I hope this video is useful to you. So be sure to thumbs up and subscribe to the channel to see more content like this. And I'll see you guys in the next month release, and stay tuned for more future diecast review videos. Goodbye.